Hi Mama, welcome to your mobility class today. We've got a little bit of a full body mobility session. If any of the movements feel fabulous and you would like to stay there and breathe and try and release a little more, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, work through, use your breath, and then modify and take a rest whenever you need. We are going to begin at the end of your mat to start off with, Mama. I would love for you to reach your arms up overhead, bring them to the middle of the chest. So take that nice deep inhale and exhale. Nice deep inhale and exhale. One more. And now slowly bring hands to the middle of the chest. Close your eyes down. Just take 2 deep inhales here. One more. Beautiful. Start to run your fingertips down your thighs, soften your knees. Now bring your tummy down to rest on your thighs. Beautiful. From here, start to super slow, walk those hands out. And then once you get out to that plank position, drop the knees. Beautiful. Arch the spine, round the spine, just gently creating space through both your stomach and your abdominals, and through your upper back and through your shoulders. Good. 2 more. One more. Beautiful. Come back to that nice flat back. Are we ready? Let's reach right arm up to the ceiling. Start to feed it through. Get a little bit of length through the right side of the shoulder blades. Inhale. Reaching back up, eyes following that hand if you've got the mobility to do so. Feeding it through here. Take that deep inhale. Stay for one more breath. Back onto all fours, switch it over. Reach the left arm up and then feeding it through. You might feel that one side feels a little different to the other, and that is A-okay. Good, nice deep inhale. Exhale, feed it through. Stay here for me, take that inhale, and exhale, soften. Deep inhale and exhale, soften. Beautiful, super slow. Start to feed that through. We're going to gently come down and have a lie down on your tummy. I'm going to offer some options here depending on how you're feeling. We're going to carefully take your right arm out to the side, plant your right ear down on the ground, and then just ever so slightly press down, and we want to start to roll onto the right side of your body. Now, as we do so, this top leg can come back behind if you have the mobility to do so. What we want to do here is start to open up through both your chest and shoulders. So we want to take a deep inhale into your diaphragm and then exhale. Start to soften, open, and give your body time to open up through the chest and shoulders, because this is an area where we hold so much tension and tightness from sitting at our desks, carrying kids around, being in this forward flexed position. This is just going to help to open you back up nicely. Take another 2 breaths and then we'll switch sides. One more. Beautiful. Carefully come over. Back to center, extend the left arm, left ear to ground, And then super, super slow, start to slowly open up and rotate through the body. Good. You can keep fingertips on ground. You can bring it to the side of the body. If you feel you need that support, just keep those fingertips here. Same as the other side. I know that you're lying on an awkward angle, but try to take that deep inhale into the belly. And now exhale, soften. Deep inhale, exhale. Breathing out. Last breath. Super slow, come back over onto your tummy. Now we're going to loop your right hand under your left, so your arms are crossed over. So your right arm's underneath and your left is on top. Now I'm just going to try and do this with the microphone here, so just bear with me. Now we want to super slow start to just lift your right knee up towards your shoulder. Good. All right. So from here, relaxing your chin down to your biceps for me, please. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. As you hold here, you should start to feel the back of your right shoulder opening and relaxing and giving you a little bit of space. If that's too much, just straighten your legs and hold here for me. If you want that a little bit more, you can start to lift that right knee up towards the shoulder that little bit more, or start to walk these hands apart a little bit further. Every time you exhale, try and soften and relax down to the ground. Release, let go of that energy. Two to three more breaths, or if you feel like you need to stay longer, you are more than welcome. Slowly start to straighten that leg for me. Wiggle these fingers, get some blood pressure into these arms, and then slowly start to wind out. And then let's feed through on the other side. So left arm under, right arm on top. You can start to rest your chin down here, palms are open to the ceiling. And now start to bring your knee up towards the ceiling, towards your elbow. And then breathe out, soften down. Start to pay attention as per whether one side or the other feels tighter, or how it felt different from one side to the other. Three more nice deep inhales and exhales. Two more. Last time. If you feel like you need to stay, you are more than welcome. Otherwise, start to extend your leg, get some blood flow into these arms, bring them around. Just bring these elbows under your shoulders. Take a nice little inhale for me. Exhale. One more. Beautiful. From here, bring the hands under the shoulders. Activate, zip up through your core. Push all the way up. Take your knees wide and then start to push back into a child's pose here, please, mama. Activate up through the backs of these arms. Push through your palms, pressing your hips back towards your heels. Slowly start to walk the hands over to your left hand side. And then your eyes can come underneath your right armpit. Keep pushing those hips back, but just start to get this little gentle twist and stretch through the right side of the body. Just walking those hands to a point where you're getting enough of a lengthen. And then start to walk them over to the right. Little tiny stretch, bend, eyes can come underneath again. And then try and soften. Super slow, coming back to the center and then walking all the way up. Now from here, we just want to start to lengthen through the front of the body through the quads. So we've got a couple of options depending on your mobility level. We are all built differently. We all hold our tightnesses differently. Carefully bring your right leg out to the side and then cross your left leg over the front. And then just bring your arms behind. Start by opening up through the chest. And then as you lean back, you're going to start to feel a lengthen through the front of your quad and your hip flexor. Slowly start to come down onto your left forearm, and then you'll feel a little bit more of an intense lengthen through that side. Beautiful. If this is enough, you can stay here. If you want a little more, you can start to gradually lean back a little bit further and see what feels best for your body today. You might be able to make it all the way to the ground, and that's totally fine. But if this is enough for you, then just stay. Every time we're exhaling, think about softening. Make sure you're not gripping on for dear life. Beautiful. Now carefully and slowly coming up, let's scoot over to the other side. So just changing over, leaning back on that opposite forearm, and then just take the time you need to start to unwind. Deep inhales and exhales here for me, mama. Good. 2 more breaths, no matter where you are in this movement. And then exhaling, lifting up and out of the movement. Now we're going to slowly start to lower all the way down to the ground with your feet connected, your knees coming wide. Hands are going to come down onto your belly here, please, mama. Take a nice deep inhale into your belly and exhale through your mouth. Start to think about shaking those knees ever so gently and slowly, and think about letting them relax and fall down to the ground in their own time. If you haven't already closed your eyes down, take nice deep inhales through your nose and exhale through your mouth. If this is where you would like to finish class today, you are more than welcome to. If you would prefer to come into a happy baby position and open up through the back of the pelvis, your lower back and the front of the hips, then you can come here. So flex your feet, grab hold of the outside of your feet, draw the knees to the outside of the body and your arms are on the inside. Same thing, close those eyes down. But once you're here, if this is the position you choose, or you can stay where you were, just make sure your hips are grounded. So don't let them lift up, press down Ground your hips down. Now see if you can take some nice deep inhales. And exhale, try and let go of all that built up energy in the hips. Nice deep inhale through your nose into the belly and ribs and back. And then let's exhale, let it all go. Nice deep inhale through your nose. And then exhale, let it all go. Two more breaths for me, please, mama. One more. Super slow, start to draw the knees into the chest. Plant those feet down onto the ground. Just let your knees rock from side to side ever so gently. And then if you have low blood pressure, carefully come to your left. Take a nice deep exhale to push up. And then just slowly start to blink your eyes open and let everything settle. You are all done for your mobility class today, mama. Amazing work. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon.